Hi, I'm Ken, and let's get started a little bit. And this has been themed. I kind of got a series going on in the greenhouse. The greenhouse had collapsed due to snow load, and it was I'd go with it was a moderate snow load that happened. I had somebody leave a comment, which I appreciate the comment. Now, I may have been rude because I don't think I actually answered the person that left a comment because it was kind of a detailed comment and I couldn't fully explain my point of view just on a text or a comment. So what it was the roof was all collapsed, which if you go back on my channel you can see the roof being collapsed, and they said just take a bottle jack, and we used to call it a house jack. Take a bottle jack and 2x4 jack up this corner, because this corner was all bent down on previously, and I kind of accepted that. Yes, I could have done that, but remember it was a moderate snow load. So if I would have repaired what I had pre-existing, it would have been every year that I have above a moderate. So say I have a heavy snow load and I've got a whole bunch of other subject matters I need to take care of, and this is greenhouse for me is probably the last thing I need to take care of when I have, let me look here, I've going to 4 or 5 other structures that are more important to me or more valuable to me, and more, they cost more than this. Then I've got to come down every year if I would have done a repair instead of an alteration, and I've got to come down every year. And remember, I'm in, if I had a heavy snow load, I'm in 5 or 6 feet of standing snow, not total accumulation, but standing snow. And I got to dig a path, probably 100 feet, 200 feet to get to this building to fix this building. When I have all these other subject matters going on, I have the driveway, 1,300 feet of driveway. I got to plow the other main buildings to take care of course, freezing water, animals to feed, troughs to clean out. So the reason I didn't accept that communication I got was, hey, if I can make this right now, because right now, you know, it's beautiful weather, and I can make this so that I hit the easy button, because that's how, when I build buildings, I try and hit the easy button. I try and build them so that I don't have to come back and monitor those, because I've got other subject matters to take care of. And so that's why I didn't actually answer the person, because I thought it was just a fix, a temporary fix, and that's why I just cut from this portion here is existing greenhouse. I just cut the old greenhouse off and started building back, and that was number one. Number two is this way. I've done this. I'm familiar with this portion of it. I've done this a considerable amount. This portion, aluminum and plexiglass, this little plexiglass, I haven't done that much. I wasn't familiar with. So that was one thing I was going to tell you about. Now on the a previous video I put up, I told you I was just a minute and I'll find them. I'll get them for you. Okay, and I told you that when I started out building years ago, and it was actually my dad and my grandfather was building, and I was just watching them trying to learn. But that's on the outside. That's a hurricane clip, and that's a joist hanger. And I'll show you here in just a minute. I'll spin you around and I'll show you how these two apply. But we never had these when I was a kid. We didn't have these parts, and it's kind of code now. I don't know that I accept the terms, but you still have to use those, and I'll show you how these go into this, or went into this building. The other thing that I've said on my channel is that virtually every structure on my homestead I personally built. Now there's been a couple times that I've had to asked for assistance, and I'll explain that once you get inside the greenhouse. I've asked for assistance. Now, for total disclosure, on this greenhouse, I'm going to show you where, in fact, I did not do that. And I also said previously on my channel that it's coming to an end, that I can build almost all the stuff that I own on my homestead. And I'm going to need more assistance. That's coming up. But I had to ask for assistance on this, and here in just a minute, I'll try and spin you, and I'll show you the hurricane clips and the joist hangers and where I asked for assistance on this building. Okay, so on the channel, I've got enough growth now that affiliate marketer actually contacted me, and the company's name was Gizmo Go, and they deal in used electronics. And I thought, well, I don't know anything about used electronics, well, how would that be a fit? And then I got to thinking about it, and I got to researching it, and come to the conclusion that the homesteaders and farmers are the original stewards of the land. And let me take a look and find the numbers for you. Now, I didn't know this, but when I got to looking, 40 million tons of electronics, and that's approximately 800 laptops every second. And it comes out to be 70% of overall toxic waste in the world. So in lieu of throwing our electronics in the garbage, now these guys, if you send it in, they will pay you $1 or some money for your electronics. I'm not sure, depending on the condition. But everybody could use an extra $1 right now. So let's try and minimize the amount of electronic waste that we throw in and achieve some money in lieu of throwing it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. At least send it off to these guys. I'll put a link down in the description that'll drive you to, and I'll get a little commission from it. But I think, okay, I don't think I'm in the frame, but I'm trying to show you a couple things that took place and where some of those mechanical pieces actually go to. You can probably see the tape measure on this rafter right here. This rafter connected to this main header joist. I did not shoot that. I put the clamps on, but I didn't shoot that. I had my son-in-law helped me shoot that rafter into there. And if you can probably see hurricane clips on the outside, kind of code for each one of them to go on the outside. Joist hangers on the top of the ridge cap. I put all of those in, but that's where a joist hanger goes, and I put those in myself.